What's up guys, Herpeter here giving you guys some more tactics on Erosion. Yes, I have more for this map. There are quite a few that I've figured out, and so I just want to get them to you. If I start to stutter or I just pause a bit, you know, it's because I'm trying to figure out which ones they were again, but one I want to show you is this tower right here. Everyone likes to stay in this tower. You know, we've all heard it before. Everyone's always in this tower, so one thing I want to show you is how to counter this tower. So you know how usually people, by now, after how long this map has been, people are always watching this area in the window because they know people tend to do this. They jump up here, they jump onto this, they jump over here, they crouch walk, they come up and they spray them down and they come in and all that crap. Well, if the enemy team is doing that to you and you need some help, first thing first is to come onto this ledge, come onto this rock right here, and yeah, you can see it within the enemy, but that's not what I'm talking about here. You could probably, you know, bounce a flashbang off this, you know, hit the ones down there, and what you want to do is you want to jump onto this door right here, go onto the edge of the door, and look straight up like on C-Town, where you have to look straight up to jump on that trash can window, and when you jump up, you'll see the mantle, the A button, right there. And there you go, you can jump up onto the enemy team. Now make sure when you're doing this, the enemy team doesn't know you're there. Make sure you got assassin on, so no portal radars and stuff. And you know, just creep on in and take down the ones up here. And make sure that the enemy that is up here, you've seen him go beyond to this window, so at least that you can surprise him from behind. So that's one good strategy for this window right here, which I tend to use a lot. So now let's go on to, I should have put this on domination. Let's go into domination for this map. So you have B dom, you got A dom over there, and you got C dom. A dom and C dom is where most of the action is. That's where all the fighting is going on. And let's say you're holding B dom and you got a pretty accurate weapon, and your team is also holding C dom. Well, what you want to do is if you hear C dom is being taken, you can easily guard B, and if you want to take down the enemy, you come up onto this rock right here, and look at that. You have a clear line of sight of C dom. Now, I suggest having marksman or sniper rifle or an MP7 weapon pretty accurate. Probably not the UMP45 is what you're going to want, but you can easily take down the enemy, especially if you just spray it. You just do little bursts. You'll easily be able to take down the enemy there. Now, they could probably hide behind the bushes to keep you out of there, but that's why I said marksman pro, because you'll be able to see the enemy name and it'll be good. And if they see you, you can always just find cover behind this and just easily get them. And another good thing about this spot is you can see the enemy coming in through here to try to take B-dom, so all you gotta do is just creep your head on over and head glitch them right here. So it's a pretty good spot. It's easy, but you can be taken down from the side, so make sure you keep an eye on that area over there. And because this area you're just so exposed, make sure you have yourself good defended, or keep track of where the enemy is, and just remember where they all are and where to be and where to not be. So that's part one of all this. Let's go on to some C-dom. So let's say your team is holding A-dom and C-dom, and you want to capture it, or you want to counter the enemy from capturing it. Well, what you could do is what most people do is they come over here to this little wall crevice here, this hole, and they come in here and you can easily see C-dom. You can see the enemy laying down there, you can see them there, and the enemy might be expecting you there. So it's a good spot, really good, you know. I use it as well. But another spot I want to show you is over here on this thing right here. What you got to do is you come to it, you walk up to this, and then you move to the left a little, and you can go up, and look at that. You can see where C-dom is, because C-dom is right there, and you can easily see like the enemy there. And the enemy can't see you because you're behind this post, so the ones over there, you're at their blind spot, so they can't see you, and it's good. And if you need cover, you can just crouch down and look down a little bit so that your head isn't popping up, because looking down does keep your head from popping up. So look down a little bit, just keep your peripheral vision locked onto there, and it's a good spot. I use it. It's easily good, and you know, you could probably just toss some C4, take out the enemy, and you know, keep it good. And when you are capturing C-dom, and that's the only capture point they got, they can only spawn there. If the enemy is smart, they will drop down and come around, but usually they come around this side, so just toss a flashbang, have like recon or something on, see how many are there, and just eliminate them. Now a good spot for defending CDOM to counter that area is up here on this ledge right here where people would go for capture the flag. Easy, the enemy can barely see you from over here. You hear CDOMs being taken, you go up and you just spray them down. Or the enemy's coming on the right side, you just go prone. I don't know if it's going to let me go prone. It gets kind of glitchy with the pull prone thing. There you go. You go prone and you can just glitch through, not really glitch through, but hide in the bushes, you know. I highly doubt the enemy is going to be expecting that. You can see them, you'll be able to keep an eye on them, or you could just come up here crouched, give yourself a good amount of room and just kind of glitch your way around. And if you hear CDOM being taken, just turn around and take them out. So that's a good one. If you're defending it and you get killed and you spawn in this vicinity, don't be an idiot and come around here and try to take them down, because they're going to be expecting you to go there. And going down as well, you know, they may be expecting you. What I do is this: I come over here, I jump onto this rock, onto the pillar right here. I come hide in the bushes and I just spray them through the bushes, because they're not going to be able to see me. I'm hidden within the bushes. They'll see my bullets, but they're going to think I'm standing over there shooting, and they're going to shoot past me, and I'm going to be able to kill them all as they come by. So it's an easy spot to get through. It's a good spot I use. It's very clear and direct to take them down. So that's a good one. Let's go on to ADOM. Ooh, getting some laggy lag. Let's go on to ADOM. Usually when you come into ADOM, you can get killed easily there. You try to come around and you can stop the enemy from right here and glitch them. Or usually if you are capping ADOM, the enemy all spawn up there. There is no real way to get around this. It's just straight up marksmanship. You gotta spray them down and hope that none of the enemy players there are smart enough to come through the mausoleum. And if they do, just have a port radar or something, or have recon like I have on my domination class, and just chuck some stun grenades in there. I wouldn't chuck flashbangs because they blind you if it's in your line of sight, so I chuck stun grenades while I'm looking down this area. If you're capping ADOM, I suggest laying down, just because it's a good spot. You can cap it from right here, so you're out of the line of the right side and you can still see the left. But if the person is, and you know that they're on this right side and they're capping it, and it's your domination flag, what you can do is you can come over into the tunnel and you can see his head easily. He may see you, so I suggest you act quick when you go down here. Spray him down, kill the enemy. If there's more, toss some C4 or something, a Simtex, and just kill them all. And there you go. So that's pretty much most of what I have. I don't know if you guys know about this part right here, but you can jump onto this right here, and then you can jump higher, and you can walk onto the right side of the map, or right side of this ledge thing, and you can come over and creep over and get the enemy at an unsuspected moment. You can't really go prone as easily here. It gets kind of glitchy. Your body will just start to get all weird. So you can come up here, you can guard that area, but there's not much else. If you want to guard BDOM, it's pretty easy. You just come up here, and if they're on the left side, they're easy to kill, and if he's over there, he's easy to kill. So this is the best area to guard BDOM. You could go up top onto the tower and guard BDOM, but it gets kind of hard because the enemy can hide behind there, and right in that corner right there where I can't even see him at all, but I know he's behind there, he can still cap BDOM. So it's risky up here. The tower is actually a really good spot to defend B and C. Like I said, you could go over there by those rocks and just hang it out over there and try to marksman your way all the way over there. Or you could come over here to this window, go onto the mantle, crouch, and then just spray them down. You can see from above them, so you can see the ones laying down. But it gets kind of risky, so I suggest that you do this with caution, and make sure that your weapon is long range or suppressed, just so that the enemy doesn't know where you are. And yeah, so I don't really have much else to give for some tips on domination or on how to counter a tower defense. There's not much I can do. I could tell you could jump onto this fence thing and shoot the enemy from up here, but it's kind of retarded. I've tried it before, but every time I go onto this to try to kill him, you're so exposed, so the enemy just kills you. So I suggest, if you're going to do this, you do it quickly, do it stealthily, or if you're going to get the unsuspecting enemy, you just do it. You can go into the right side, but the enemy can see you because you're so exposed. I mean, the enemy, they're going to see your head and the upper body, and if they get hit markers on those, you're toast, because that's where most of the more damage you take is from the head and from the body. Sorry about that, the little blackout thing right there, but hope that didn't mess up this video. I really have nothing else to give you. Like I said, if I'm stuttering, it's because I forget what to do. But C-Dom and A-Dom are two of the hardest ones to cap and defend, because it's so much rushing going on. B-Dom isn't as hard. That one little ledge up there, if you can just watch that area, you're pretty much safe. But other than that, there's not much you can do. When you're playing domination on this map specifically, I suggest you use the assault class, because in assault class you will need, not a UAV, you'll need a predator missile or a sentry gun, and you will need an attack copter, because an attack copter can defend all of the domination points where they can't capture them all. A is a bit more guarded, but if you guard A while the attack copter's up, the enemy's not going to be able to capture the points. So it's a pretty good one to have. If you want a Pavlo, you can go for it, but I don't know how often you'll be able to get a Pavlo on this, just because it's a 12 kill streak, and not many people, maybe if you're one of those beast players, you can get higher than a 12 kill streak, but other than that, I wouldn't know as less. So that's pretty much it for this video. I will have either a combination video with this and a ground, or a separate one that I'll post most likely on the same day. So I'm Herpaderp, and I'm out.